Hi friends, welcome to our channel. Today we will discuss some more MCQ questions. Okay. Today the first question is, what does this declaration means? Okay. We have a declaration int star p of 5. Okay. Before knowing this declaration, first of all, I will tell you one more declaration. What is this one? The same thing, int star p of 5. Okay, observe the difference between the first one and second one. Here, the first one, the star p is represented within parentheses, but in this one, it is not represented within the parentheses. The meaning of this one is, this is an array of pointers. An array of pointers. That means we have an array also in the program. We are creating an array and we are creating a pointer array. Suppose the first element address is stored in the first pointer, second element address stored in second pointer. That means this is an array of pointers. It can store addresses of the array elements. It can store addresses of array elements. Okay. Now coming to this one, int star p of 5. Here, what is this meaning? This is a pointer, that is a pointer to a one-dimensional array. Why? Because you are using a one subscript. Simply, it is a pointer to one-dimensional array. That array containing 5 elements. Observe, what is the meaning of this one? This is simply a pointer to an array. That array contains 5 elements. Observe the options. P is a one-dimensional array of size 5 of pointers to integers. Wrong. This option belongs to this one. So P is a pointer to a 5 elements integer array, right? The same as into star P. No, why? This is a pointer array which contains addresses of 5 elements, but this is a pointer which points to an array. This is a pointer which points to an array. That is the main difference. You got it? That is the main difference. That means it simply holds address of the array. It holds the address of the array. It holds the addresses of the individual elements. Clear? Next, move to second one. So the next question is, what will be the output of the following C code? Here, an array with 5 elements and declare a pointer. P is equal to ampersand A. What is the meaning of this one? P contains base address of the array. What is the starting element? 1. That means P contains address of 1. You got it? Base address means the first element address. P contains address of 1. Now, plus star P. What happens? Plus star P means first it performs star P. What is a star operator? Star operator specify the value present at the address. P contains the address of 1. Star P means what is the value? Star P means simply 1. So simply star P value is equal to 1. Now plus is applied on P. That is 1 is incremented and becomes 2. And if you print star P, what happens? 2 is printed. That is here the value 1 is updated to 2. The value 1 is updated to. You got it? Now P is equal to P plus 2. P is equal to P plus 2. Here 2 means P is an address. 2 is normal integer. If you are adding a normal value to an address, meaning is we are adding that many number of elements. That many number of elements. Initially, P points to this position. Plus 2 means that is, what is this position? P plus 0. For 2, this is P plus 1. This is P plus 2. So what is mean by p plus 2? From the two elements. So what is the second element from the base address? This is the first element. This is the second element. So now p points to this position. P points to the address of 3. What is printed? Star p. Star p means the value present at this address. So what is answer? 3. So finally, what is the output? In the first printf statement 2, in the second printf statement 3. Remember, for if you are for an address, if you are adding a value means that is not addition. Simply we are adding two number of elements. That is n number of elements. That is simply, for example, the starting address is equal to 1000. 1000 plus 2 means 1000 plus 2 into 2. Each integer 2 bytes. Assume each integer 2 bytes. 1000 plus 2 into 2. So 1004. Check. One address is 1000. Two address is 1002. What is the address? 3 address? 1004. You got it? This is the way to solve the problem. Move to the next question. What is the output of the following C code? Char star PTR. So create a pointer. So what do you mean by this char? PTR is a pointer which points to character. Which points to characters. Char my string is equal to A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So here we are creating a string. Now what is the statement? PTR is equal to my string. That means now PTR is a pointer which points to the base address. Why? Similarly, string is a character array. The string name contains the starting address. The name of the string specifies the base address of the string. So PTR points to A, points to address of A. Now, the same thing, PTR, consider previous example, the same thing. PTR is equal to PTR plus 5. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the PTR plus 5? That means now PTR points to this F. PTR points to this F. Okay. Now print PTR. Remember, in strings, if you are pointing at a particular position, what is that meaning? From that position to end of a string is represented. So now PTR points to F. If you are printing PTR means from F to the end of a string. What is the end of a string? Simply G. So FG, you got it? For example, if you have PTR plus 3, what is the answer? 3 is this one. So the answer is DEFG. Got the meaning? Depending upon whenever PTR points to what particular position, the answer is from that position to end of a string. Okay, and move to next one. What is the output of the following program? Okay. Char g of is equal to welcome to our channel. Printf percentages comma g plus g of 1, g of 11 minus g of 2. Evaluate this entire expression. Then it is very easy. So first to write down the indices 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Space is also counted 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and so on, whatever it is. So what G contains? G contains the base address. G contains the starting address. G of 11. What is G of 11? G of 11 is the character O. So G of 11 means simply character O. So this is without any index. Without index, that is the name of the string contains the starting address. G of 11 means accessing the 11th element. That is simply an array accessing. And G of 2 contains G of 2, 0, 1, 2. That is character L. Now, what happens? G of 11 minus G of 2 means O minus L. it performs the ASCII difference. It performs the ASCII difference between O and L. What is the difference? So write down the letters A, B, C, D, and so on. K, L, M, N, O, P. So the difference between O and L is only 2. Simply, here the value of G of 11 minus G of 2, the value is 2. Now the same concept, G plus 2. What is G? Initially, G points to the base address. G plus 2 means L. So what is the output? From L to the end of a string. Observe, the last example is also same thing, but in this example, we are performing the ASCII difference between the characters. The output is LCOME to our channel. You got it? Whenever a pointer points to that particular position, if you want to print from that position to the end of a string, from that position to end of a string. Now move to the next one. Okay. What does the following C statement declare? Int star f of int star. Okay. So similar to this one, we have one more statement is also present. Okay. For example, int star p of. Assume a simple example, int star p of. What is the meaning of this one? In this case, p is a function normally. In this case, here p is a pointer which contains the address of a function. P is a pointer which contains address of a function. Okay. Now I will explain each and everything. In this case, star f of int star. Simply, this is a pointer. Everyone knows star f means simply it is a pointer. See this one, a pointer to a function. A pointer, we are applying a pointer to the function. And what is the input parameter? The function takes an integer pointer. Observe, here we are writing star. That means the function takes an integer pointer as argument and returns an integer. Observe. So here we are applying star to f means f is simply we are applying a pointer to a function and it takes an integer pointer as a parameter and it returns the integer value. It returns the integer value. What is the meaning of this one? The meaning of this one is simply p is a pointer which stores address of a function. Now I will explain the difference between these two by considering an example. For example, void star p of, I am declaring a function void show off. So this is a one function pointer to function. This is a normal function. Suppose in the main p is equal to show. P is equal to show. What is the meaning of this one? The p pointer. P is simply a pointer to the function. That is, p stores address of the function show. Here I am not writing any brackets. Observe, this is the show off is a function, but I am not writing any brackets. P is equal to show means this one. So how to call the function show? We are calling the function show like this. You got it? This statement specifies calling to the function show. For example, void show of. In this, you print some message. Suppose the printf hello. If you execute this program, hello is printed. But observe carefully. Here in the main, I am not calling the show method directly. I am not calling the show method directly. What I am doing? The address of show is assigned to a pointer, and that pointer calls the show method. This is this one. Now exactly the similar fashion. For example, in the main, consider this example, int star p. We are declaring a pointer. P is equal to fun of. we have a function, for example, printf some percentage u comma p, a simple example. Write down the function int star fun of. Here we are writing some statement. What is this one? Here I am writing a pointer p is equal to fun of. That is, p is a pointer which points to this function, That means in this we are returning ampersand. Suppose int a is equal to 5, we are returning ampersand a. Address of a is written and that address is stored in p. Now you got the difference between these two. Okay. Now move to the next one. A simple example. Int k is equal to 5. What happens? A variable k, value 5 is stored. Assume the address of k is 1000. After completion of this step, this is happened. Suppose after completion of second step, int star p is equal to ampersand k. So whenever we are creating int star p, whenever we are declaring int star p means automatically a variable p is created. Pointer has also some address. In this, we are writing ampersand k. That is, p holds the address of k. What is the value of p right now? The value of p is address of k, that is 1000. Int double star mp. This is called pointer to pointer. That is, one pointer can store address of another pointer. Double pointer means one pointer can store address of another pointer. That is, another pointer m is created. Assume the address of m is 3000. It store address of p. What is address of p? 2000. Now, what they are asking k. K means simply value 5 is printed. Star p means the value. For example, I will write down k. What is the answer? 5. Ampersand k. What is the output? 1000. P. What is p? 1000. What is the ampersand p? Address of p means 2000. What is the star p? The value. This is the required thing. Star p means the value present at 1000. 5 is present. So star p is equal to 5. Now coming to m. M is equal to, what is the value in m? 2000. What is ampersand m? Address of m is equal to 3000. What is star m? Star m means the value present at 2000. What is the value present at 2000? 1000. So star m is equal to 1000. What is double star m? For star m, this is 1000. Star of 1000 means the value present at 1005. So these three are the required things. So 555 is the answer. 555 is the answer. It is clear. Double pointer means one pointer points to another pointer. Now the next question. Assume the size of integer is 4 bytes, the character size is 1 bytes, and float is 4 bytes. This is the assumption. Also assume that the pointer size is 4 bytes. Now we are declaring 3 pointers, pchar, pint, pfloat. What they are asking? Simply sizes. Okay. General, our assumption is pchar is a character pointer. What is the size of character? 1. Int, what is the size of int? 4. Suppose what is the size of float? In the question they are given floor. Generally, this is the answer. But observe carefully. Here, pchar is a pointer which stores address of a character variable. Pint is a pointer which stores address of an integer variable. Pfloat is a pointer which stores address of a float variable. That means in all the cases, it store address of some variable. It store address, that is whether it is a character, floating or integer, whatever it is, it stores an address. So what is the size? Then the question they are given, the size of the pointer is 4 bytes. So what is the answer? Whether it is a character or integer or float, the size is fixed. That is, it stores only address. These are some of the MCQ questions. In the next session, we will discuss some more questions. If you like this, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.